So here we go, 610B. I just took a brief skim through the syllabus, and I do believe this is the largest quiz that I have in my arsenal of quizzes. So enjoy it while it lasts. I don't think anything else matches this, although I did see a 70-something on my skim, but I didn't see anything that could surpass this thing. So here we go. 1 is attractive forces that hold atoms together. 2, ionic is a point. Transferring electrons with ionic is a point, covalent is a point, sharing electrons with covalent is the 4th point, and then bonus point there is that unlike charges attract. 6 is valence electrons. If they just had electrons, I'll go with it for like a one-shot deal, but on the test I wouldn't. 7 is 8. 8 is hydrogen and helium in either order. 10's noble gases. Make sure that's NOBLE, which is a gas. NOBEL is a prize. Don't mark it wrong over that, but on a test I might go meaner on that one.
You said NOBLE.
NOBLE is a gas.
Okay.
NOBEL is a prize. 11 is lose, then metals, and then positive. 14 is gain, and non-metals and negative. 17 is share, and then carbon, and I might as well pause. Anything to there? Okay, so 19 is energy that's absorbed if we remove an electron. So we're looking for energy, we're looking for absorbed or like going in or some sort of word such as that, and we're looking to remove an electron, and if you're short little specks of that, I guess we go halvesy on those spexies. 20, we're at energy again, but we're giving off this time, and it's atoms gaining an electron. So look for gaining electrons, look for energy, look for giving off or emitted or going out or going away or some sort of similar word. 21, I think I finally switched the order of this, so just be careful what's where. Anion is the first one for negative. The cat is the positive, cation for the positive one. 23, Roman numerals worth half a point. A little bit of detail that left is positive, right is negative is the other half. 24, 25, both 0. 26 is ionic charge. 27 is the sum of the oxidation numbers of the atoms. Positive on 28, electronegative on 29. 30 is +1 with a bonus point, exception for when hydrogen's with metals, it's a -1. And then the second blank for 31 is a -2, but a bonus point for the exception. Exception is peroxides, we go -1.
So that's 2 bonus points?
So that's 2 bonus points. So on the front, a truly perfect front would have 34 points, and it's counted out of 31 someday. Question about front? Middle. 32 is properties. 33 is protons and electrons. 34 is radius. And a very long bonus point. If you're losing electrons, you get smaller because you lose an energy level, the nucleus attracts each electron more, and the electrons repel each other less, and that's a lot. But I'm going to be mean because that's a bonus point. If you got that one, the other one's easy money, but it's equally long, so it's not easy money as a standalone, but you just go oppositesville for a second point. If you gain electrons, you're getting larger because the nucleus attracts each electron less, and the electrons repel each other more. But that's a lot of information there to pick up 2 points. 35 is energy, 36 is formula unit, 37 is no, 38 is high melting points. Conducting electricity, I'd go half on. To pick the full point, you need to say conducting electricity as a liquid. You also have to say conducting electricity in a solution. 40 polar for the first one is unequal sharing electrons. Second one for nonpolar is equal sharing of electrons. 42 is a bond length. 43 has 2 atoms for 1 point. And then the other 7 list is I, O, N, H, F, Cl, and Br. 45 is from 0.7 to 4. They want electrons less, and I could see the test maybe switching that question to ask you high instead, and you have to go reversal on it. And then bonus point on this is a thing with like 6 levels. F's at the top, O is in second place, chlorine and nitrogen tie for third, bromine in fourth, iodine, carbon, and sulfur tying for fifth, and phosphorus tying hydrogen for sixth.
What was the...
So F's at the top, O is second, Cl versus N, then Br, then IC and S, then pH. Anything else pause to 46? 47 smaller, I could see me switching that question too on the test. 48 is the delta with the minus, then the delta with the plus. I could see those switching order potentially on the test. Coordinate bond on 50. 51 is a pair of electrons on one atom. 52 is a Lewis structure. 53, you write the dot formulas. You obey the rule of 8, but hydrogen obeys the rule of 2 as like a half point kind of factor. The central atom is the least electronegative, and it's never hydrogen, and I could see some halves there because you're hitting 3 ideas. Central atom, least electronegative, no hydrogens there. Middle page. Another perfect page there could pick you up a +3, so I don't know if you're adding up from 0 or if you're counting down what's missing, however you're scoring that, but that page had 24 normal points, but a true perfect page would count 27 points. Last page should be the most familiar, even though Thanksgiving break did get in our way and kind of messed up our routine, but we loved it. But 56 is a structural formula, bond angle, double bond, triple bond, polyatomic ion. 61 is VS EPR, bonus point is valence shell, electron pair repulsion. 62, electrons maximize distances among pairs. Linear is 180, and then draw me a thing like this. Is that on camera okay, viewable? Drawing it okay,
Yeah.
spot. Okay. Trigonal planar is 120. So something like this. 69's group is tetrahedral. That's 109.5. It's also pyramidal. It's also bent. And we're going to go regular line, 3D kind of solid line, a little bit of a dotted line. No, I did that inside out. Retraction. Solid line, dotted lines, 3D line. So we surround central atom with a bunch of mysteries. So again, tetrahedral, 2 dotted lines coming down, solid line going up, 3D line at the bottom coming out at you. Pyramidal, you just pick any one of the X's and go a dot pair. And then for the bent, you pick another place and you do another dot pair, but it doesn't matter which one, it just matters the count. So bent has 2 X's and 2 dot pairs. Pyramidal, 3 X's and a dot pair. Tetrahedral just has 4 X's. 76 is positive. I could see me switching that one on the test just to make sure you know what you're doing and you're paying attention. 77, it equals the total of the negative charges with bonus point of use the simplest whole number ratio. 78 is a Roman numeral. 79 has 3 elements. 80 has 2 elements. 81, simplest rule is if it's ternary. If you don't like single words, you could say it has 3 elements. Medium-sized rule is F or O with a metal. And then the ridiculous rule is involving column 1A and 2A with 6A and 7A as the core of it. So if they say 1A, 2A with 6A, 7A, I'll give them a half, but then there's all these details. So column 1A has to be no hydrogens. Column 6A has to be only S or O. So that full answer is 1A but not hydrogen, or 2A with 6A, S or O only, or 7A. Wolf. Question about scoring there. That could get a +2 page of bonus points. Actual score there is a 28 page, but you could score 30 points out of it. So Grand total is 83 with a true perfect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. True perfect 91. 6. Question about scoring anything? Okay, so practice test tomorrow and catch up on homework, and that's a wrap.